Hello everyone, my name is Michael Young and welcome back to Factorio using the Sea Block Modpack. So we're actually approaching our 100th hour in the game. I think we're what, 96? Something like that? Yeah, 96. Almost 97. I did not think I'd get to the 100th hour of the game. I thought I'd be finished by now. I thought I'd be finished or I'd given up by now. But no, we're still going strong. I feel like we stumbled a little. That whole massive belt system. Back here, it felt reasonable. Up here, that felt like a waste of time. But anyway. So last time, we're still working on getting steel. Or not, we're still somewhat distant from that. Last time we built this huge facility, it's not working yet. It still is not. We need to. We'll need to. What am I saying? We need filters for the slurry production. I think we are not producing enough mineralized to go at 100%. Maybe we are though. Well, right now we can't process it. We might be producing too much mineralized, and we'll end up short on sulfuric. Anyway, let's go get some alumina and make some frames. Or we could just... No, we should make them. Things are going nice and strong though, you know. We're making filter frames. And from ceramic filters. We also start setting up our next step. We have... What is an ore refinery? I don't know. Crystals depurified, I guess? We don't need them yet. I don't remember if there's anything we do with coke pellets too, I forgot. But never mind. I was looking for our next step. It is going to be making blast furnaces and induction furnaces and all that. So sure, start with that. And we'll need a higher tier one. That's what is this? This is the induction furnace. So induction furnace 2. We can do up to 3 too, sure. I'm not sure what a sintering oven is. We'll ignore it till now. Casting machines, though, we'll need. Looks good. How do we have alumina in our system? I guess we pulled it in. Yeah, this was a waste, pulling all this ore around. We're not using it for anything. Ah, well. And why did we take this away? I don't remember. Maybe we ran into it? No, I remember, because Electrum. We were saying, oh, we want to have bronze, but no, we don't need Electrum. It was taking away from our gold production. These aren't the things I'm looking for. What am I looking for? Coke. And let's start throwing some plastic too, because why not? Alright. So that was... We need another one of these. right here for the 3rd tier casting machines. And then we were also going to do blast furnaces. Well, ore processing machines, of course. We need those too. Ore processing machine 2s. Is there a 3? Doesn't look like it yet. We'll need pellet presses though. And the blast furnaces themselves, of course. Blast furnace 1s. Then blast furnace 2, or that's a chemical furnace. Blast furnace 2. Did I do blast furnace here, or that was a chemical? Yeah, blast furnace. We're still not automating the bricks. We just carried a bunch over at one point. Maybe we should go grab another set. We'll probably need some powder mixers. Is there a higher tier powder mixer we should be making? Not yet. We should do chemical furnaces, of course. Was this the 3 or the 2? That was the 2. There. Everyone being all busy. Yeah, my logistic bots are actually tapped out. Let's go turn back on bot production. Where is my car? There. And then maybe go grab some more of the, some more bricks. A little laggy as I walked away. Don't know why. It's further over than this. Yeah, I'm kind of regretting what we just did. That whole mess. Because that was, well, it could have been done better than it was. That's a lot of logistic bots. Let's stop making those. Yeah, you make, say, another that many. Yeah, we're actually a little low on stuff. Let's destroy some of these blueprints. You can always re-grab them later. Go with more advanced stuff. I could put these in books or something. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. But they all will need slight revisions. We'll leave that one for now. The car in Factorio seems to swivel more. Like when I turn right, I'm more likely to to bump into something with my rear wheels from on the other side than I am in real life. It's not a problem. Just it's a little interesting. I should probably be placing more of these roboports around. Okay, that was half of what we were trying to do. Looks like it's the zinc that's giving us troubles now, and the gold. Oh well. I want to move away from this. I want to make this facility all obsolete. Eventually. Oh, we have more landfill to go? Yeah, we've got quite a bit of landfill. Oops, oops. Is this even working? What is it supposed to be carrying? Hydrogen. Except... maybe it's not been working all this time? And that's why we don't have enough purified water everywhere else? Is this it? No, this is not it. It was somewhere about here. It was real close to, yeah, I forget. I always forget that we did the mud place so close to our original base. Why is this all stopped? And we're gonna have to do this in a moment. What is the exact way we do this? We get limestone from several of these, a whole line of these. What does this even output? It's got water, it's got heavy mud water. Oh, this is the input. Okay, I see. So heavy mud water becomes concentrated mud water, and then all of them do this? Oh, I see, I see. It's a little complicated. Let's just grab it. We'll figure out how to hook it up on the other side, because we're gonna need some of these. Is this the right thing? Okay, we'll mess with that later. But yeah, why is this stopped? That's a problem. Ah, the stone backed up, so the crushers could not output anymore or produce ore. We are still reliant on this little initial base for the basic circuits. We don't need to be. We could be making them up north, but we have so many, so Why bother to mess with it? Wrong way, wrong way. There we go. I don't think that's gonna entirely work. But we'll see. Alright. Actually, let's put a yellow one here. We can, we cannot. Never mind. There they go. Bricks all over the place. And the holdup is always steel. As per usual. That's what we're working to fix. Let's grab some of these filters. Oh, we need more than that. Just, I think the stack's higher. I think just by chance it was only at 10. Let's just steal some steel over here. What's got a lot of steel I can bother? You do. Yep. We don't need a lot of filters. Maybe that'll be sufficient. Okay, these were being held up by the inability to throw away their geodes. So now that should fix that. Although, looks like sulfuric is the not dominant. Oh, we're at a mineral sludge. Yeah, okay. Well, let's go see what's going on there. How much are we producing? We're producing a decent amount of silicon. Not huge. We've got plenty of slurry. Plenty of slurry here. No sludge. Why not? Alright, we never hooked up sulfuric wastewater outputs. We're just collecting it. Okay. Well, new factory. Sulfuric wastewater. Okay. So it's gonna give me purified mineralized. It's 100 per 1 second. So what's the speed of these? 2. So 100 every half second. We can at most provide 500 a second. So we need 2. 2.5 of these. 3. Might just be easier to... Now let's do 2. Here. So I was looking through the whole processing thing, and I was trying to find what do I want to be the division between, what do I want to actually haul around, rather than what do I want to just insert from one side to another as we go. Yeah, we don't need that many. Yeah, and there's not a lot of change in numbers. Like, you start out with 2 ore becomes 2 crushed, becomes 2, 2 chunks becomes, I forget, is it 2 purified? Probably. Anyway, so I think the best point in that process is when you have the ore and it drops down, it cuts in half. This 2 ore becomes 1 processed. So the processed ore we can haul around all over the place. And that actual the actual recipe. What am I saying? The recipe to produce processed ore seems like it's the same everywhere. So we can really make generic little things that that can produce processed ore, and then we can. Well, that's not true. Never mind. No, that's right. That's right. It's just this whole thing we did. I like the idea of it. The execution is not good. This needs to be better. But that's not the problem I'm talking about. I think I want to go for something that's more distributed like this. It's a little tiny facility. It reads in all it can and spits out all it can. And we can just build like 10 of them rather than a nice facility like here where it all is all nicely lined up and balanced. Yeah, wastewater. Let's do this. So we are processing sulfuric waste. Actually, that we should put these separated. Probably we're too close on this side. You know, I said it was only 3. So the 4th one is just completely obsolete. I'm trying to think of a good pattern that can use 3. I don't think there is one. Maybe we'll just do sets of 2s. I can see that working. Okay. Should I make these separate more? It's a little tempting. Nah, this is... Well... No, this is good. I was thinking we could insert this in the middle, but... Oh, we still could, That will work. Yeah, I like it. No, it doesn't work. Hmm. Sure. I don't like long pipes, but it's not walkable, so it's no problem. So this is gonna be a bit more ugly looking. How are we gonna do this best? Maybe like this? And like that? I can see that working. That doesn't look terrible. That's not terrible. So this is purified. And this is mineralized. We have the same problem that we don't seem to have any good way to make it prefer one source of mineralized over another at the moment. These would be like that. Looks good. As a little module. Yeah, I didn't think about leaving a space for a roboport. Maybe that would have been a good idea. Ah well. Looks good. Let's go ahead and double it up. Maybe like that? Or back to back? I think I like back to back. No, well, then share a pipe for the sulfuric outdrop. I think we'll still need the two unbarrelers. Sure. How you guys doing? You're full of sulfuric wastewater because you're too full of mineralized. Is all the mineralized connected? Like, I don't even know what we're doing with mineralized in here. You don't need it for anything. No, I don't think it is. I think this mineralized and that lower mineralized are completely separate. Right now we're only using it for cleaning up the these things. They don't need that much. Kind of an odd loop. We don't have enough sulfuric. We have too much sulfuric wastewater, so we can't consume more of the mineralized. Well, let's just add a really lazy blueprint. That's the purified. There, this is the There we go. We're getting decent numbers. But yeah, we're low on sludge. It should fill up again now that we've got this going. Though we might want to just double this up. I'm not really sure how much of this I'm supposed to use to support that. Because right, no, it's 1 for 1. Is this for 1 for 1 though? I forget. Let's hook this up. So this was going to be our way to supply sulfuric. We could share the sulfuric line. I like it. We might not be producing enough sulfur dioxide now. Okay, and then we can double this up. Did I already pattern it? No, I didn't. I like that. Just flipping it around makes the whole lopsided bit of it seems to make more sense. Without actually accomplishing anything important. How are my bots doing? I just gave them a lot of tasks. I guess there's only half the construction ones are busy. Maybe it's a lack of input? Yeah, we need to go tell them to make iron chests too. I forgot about that. Steel is too precious. We still can't afford, 98 hours into the game, we can't afford to make as many steel chests as we need. Iron will suffice. Wood is too expensive too. All that, all of that, what's it that we make? Where do we make wood from? It's from naphtha. So yeah, we can't waste our stuff on that. What am I looking for? I came here looking for something. It was... We were going to make chests, right. Bots, make this happen, please. We haven't had power problems in a while. You are back to 0 at night. Actually, we probably haven't been having power problems because our consumption has been low. Now we spiked. Although, what was going on back here? That was when we were using the accumulators every night. Wow, we're actually so low on steel that we don't have the power poles. Still haven't got any of these. Blast furnace 3s. Because no 2s, because... Interesting. Do we have stone bricks? I think we do. Yeah, we have stone bricks. Not in large quantities, though. And yet, many of these are sitting idle. Well. Look at all those bots carrying those nodules over. Oh, I needed that back. That's good. Good enough. Maybe we should have put these right next to each other. And those don't have power. Let's fix that. Are we just low on power or something? Why is that loading so quickly, so slowly? No, we're good. Ah, this was also low on power. Power poles, actually. We really need to get our steel going. Alright, so I like the core of this, like this bit, but not the rest. So let's figure out how we're gonna do this for iron now. It's gonna be similar to this, but not exactly, because we don't need to go this step. We don't need to make chunks. We're just gonna make sapphirite and jubilite. Are we in? Of course we are. Let's just type plant them ourselves. And crushed is our output, isn't it? Yeah, we just need the crushed. That's what I want. This is the recipe. And it needs ore sorting, but this doesn't work as well. We can do something like that. Kind of ugly. Sure. No, I don't like that. But we'll just have to. You have to use an intermediary chests. Actually, this would be a great chance to have a requester chest for any random bits I find. So this is going to be Saphirite. And these will request Saphirite. It's always good to have a little way to insert into this. Actually, these need to be filters, don't they? Let's put them on above and below, just for better symmetry. Okay, then an ore processing thing. One of those which I don't have on me. There was this big flurry of construction and now my bots are all bored again. Is this not working? No, it's full on slurry. I had a bunch of... Okay, there they are. I came down here for a reason. I was going to grab an ore processing machine. That's it. So, machine 2. And then we're going to process, right? So where are the processors? These. These. We're gonna need more of these processors too. But that's okay. For now, we're good. Spitting out tons of silicon. Yeah, 1.2K. Why is this not working? Yeah, I guess that's why there's twice as much silicon up there. Never mind. Never mind. Any virtue in offsetting? Nah. I should perhaps be a bit more careful with my roboports. They are quite expensive in terms of steel. You're sorting a combination of crushed sapphirite and crushed jivalite to perform 4 iron ore. That's probably overkill. Not sufficient. You are going to create processed iron ore. And that's the output. No going crazy. We're just going to sit here and this will be what we create. Okay, and this needs to all be switched over to jivalite. Are we actually doing anything with these yet? No, we're not. We'll need to do that. I need to tell you to take the jivalite. And this is the crushed rock. There we go. Then we'll do, we'll link them up here. You are grabbing sludge, emptying sludge. Looks good. We'll need another one of these over here, though. No, this doesn't need anything else. It's the next step that needs something else. No, that doesn't need anything else either. Should I have just made pellets? Well, it's an increase in the count. So we'll move these, and then we'll deal with the pellets on the other side. But this is the complicated step, where it needs coke and limestone. Should I even bother with it right now? We'd have to make a limestone factory. I probably should. But let's deal with the little thing that's going to gather up all the rock. And, I guess make landfill? No, I'll make crushed bricks. What am I thinking? In fact, we just did something right here. Here, stop this. Stop this. You're just embarrassing yourself. You have so much landfill going on. Wow, something must have gone wrong with our steel production because it's just stopped, I think. There are better layouts than this, but I was not willing to bother. Should be a lot of crushed stone coming. Yeah, 200 is coming in. There we go. So they start eating up all the crushed stone in their system. Now let's go take a look at what's going on with the steel. I mean, I know I'm just trying to set up better steel, but we still rely on this slow trickle. Oh, there's some. It's just very slow. I'm assuming it's the zinc problem we just saw before. Or is that nickel? No, it's zinc. Cobalt's having some trouble too, which is weird. I thought cobalt was our way of getting a multiplier of our iron. Yeah. Apparently we have too much iron going on. Yeah, iron's backed up. Okay. Solder's backed up. What's this? Silver. Glass, lead, steel. Steel is not doing well for lack of silicon. Was there an alternate way of making steel? I mean, just from steel ingots, of course, but we don't have a lot of steel ingots either. Manganese, cobalt, and nickel, but we don't have it yet. So what happened to silicon? Oh, it's probably just one of these. We can figure this out by, well, we can expand this just by using up some iron, really. You know, sure. I just don't want to deal. Let's just where's my car? Back down there. Let's just start stealing some iron and turn it into steel, which is a terrible way to do it. But this whole thing we did down there, where we were trying to make every single ore at once, just did not work out. Not long term. We can't get the consumption even. We should definitely, for the next time we're doing this, we're gonna not the next time we're gonna play through this, but for our next major smelting effort, which we're kind of in the middle of doing, we should definitely focus more on the recipes that just give you one thing at a time. What am I saying? So like we just did, crushed sapphirite and jivalite to get iron ore instead of using chunks or whatever. Eventually we're gonna need to, but I'm hoping that we can avoid it by like doing titanium directly from by putting a bunch of crystals together. And I think there's a recipe like that for everything, where the inputs are more complicated, but it saves you from having to do all the sorting. What about tungsten? Is there something like that? Yes, there is. Well, that's the way forward. We weren't able to do that when we were setting up our first facility. Where are my furnaces? I have steel furnaces. I know I do. They're right here. Should help out. On both sides. Okay, well I better stop there before going on to our next effort. So thank you everyone for watching. My name is Michael Young, and this is Factorio using the Sea Block Modpack.